This is not science.
Welcome to the mess hall, Codger.
But that's not my name.
Silence! From now on, no one will refer to this man as Codger. He will only answer to the name Dirt Dog.
I just want to do my time in peace, man.
Dude, enough! If you can't hack it, then put on your jacket.
I really don't understand what that means.
It's a metaphor. Like put on your jacket and get out of here. Plus, it rhymes.
But if we're in jail, how would we get out of here exactly?
It's a metaphor. Fuck.
I don't get it. Clearly, I must be missing something. Okay, I've increased the amplitude. Let's try something inorganic. J6, put your wallet in the headband.
Sully, don't send any of J6's cash into the future. He owes me $20.
That sucks.
It feels like a power issue.
It's a phase stability issue.
English?
The field won't hold
Why not?
because there is nothing suspending it. Electrolytes stabilize current.
So, Gatorade?
No, a conductive lattice.
Dude, you are killing me with the Scientology.
An aerosol medium would help. Something polymer-based.
Listen, I think we're gonna have to stall. We have to go to MSG. Let's go ask that mullet whisperer dude if we can play last.
That's a really good idea. This is portable. I can bring it to New York and work on it there.
Road trip!
Oh, wait. I have to take my final driver's lesson tonight. You guys take the train, and I'll meet you there later tonight.
So we're taking a broken time machine to New York.
It's not broken.
It's aggressively not working.
Well, we can't open for the Scorpions if our drummer is in jail.
Technically, we're not opening for the Scorpions. They're just letting us use the stage ahead of their show. But it's close enough.
Maybe I should be the drummer. And lead singer. Mike can sing backup vocals.
When did you learn how to drum?
I can drum. I have great rhythm. I'm probably a better singer, though.
But drummers don't usually sing. So,
Phil Collins, Don Henley, Levon Helm, Karen Carpenter, Roger Taylor, Grant Hart, Ringo Starr.
you have to stop naming famous rock drummers.
Danny says the Beatles are not rock.
That's not really the point.
Let's give it a try. What do we have to lose?
Great! Let me go get my drumming gloves.
You passed. Barely.
Honestly, you're kind of a bad instructor.
What did you just say?
I meant that as a compliment.
If you ever say that out loud, I know everyone at the DMV. They'll pull your license in the blink of an eye.
Okay. Cool. I got it. Thanks for the excellent instruction.
All right, let's start pretty simple. I'll play a chord progression, and you lay down a beat underneath it.
That sounds good to me. That felt good. What did you guys think?
I think you're right. I think you're probably better at singing.
Great audition. I'm gonna head back to the time machine.
I can't believe I'm going to miss Battle of the Bands. Madison Square Garden. We were finally getting somewhere.
What are you in for?
Buying alcohol for a minor. Undercover cop. How about you guys?
I embezzled $2 billion from my father. Kenny is in for jaywalking.
2 billion?
Yeah, he invented the Tide detergent formula. He's rich as hell.
You stole 2 billion from the guy who invented Tide?
I prefer reallocated. He deserved it.
How long are you guys in for?
30 days. Just like Kenny. Everything in Meriden is 30 days. 30 days isn't long, Dirt Dog. If what you're building is real, it'll still be there.
The winner opens for Def Leppard.
Wow. They're awesome. I love rock. You like The Clash?
That's not rock. It's political yelling. Rock adjacent.
Led Zeppelin?
Of course that's rock. There's a whole classification system.
Go on.
At the highest level, there is music. But throughout human history, good and evil have always existed. Enter rock and disco.
Which one is evil?
Disco.
We'll continue this later, Professor Dirt Dog.
Hey, I'm gonna need next week off. I just really need it.
Next week. That's not how this works.
Well, we have this contest at Madison Square Garden.
Listen, Rit, that's insubordination. I'm going to have to put you on unpaid leave, starting immediately.
For how long?
For 1 week.
Okay, cool.
That's not how this was supposed to go. And stop giving free food to your friends.
That was one time.
You two look tense. Can I offer you a drink?
I'll have a Miller Lite. It's my spiritual guide.
Can you make a Singapore sling?
No.
Mai Tai?
Nope.
Sidecar?
Uh-uh.
Aviation?
Seriously?
Absinthe?
No.
Do you have egg whites?
Dude! This isn't a cruise ship.
I'll just have water.
I don't drink water. It's bad for you. Listen, Kix was supposed to open for Scorpions at MSG. We're fortunate that Scorpions are going to let us run Battle of the Bands as their opener over the course of the next week. I don't care which spot you take, but we already randomly chose. If you can convince the last group to switch spots, you can have his spot.
We don't even know who to ask. Or how.
I can help with that. He's actually waiting for me outside. Jennifer, can you send in Mr. Crow? Come on in. Blackjack Crow. Please meet Stratosphere the band. You boys look familiar. And I hear you're loud. That attracts attention.
Mr. Crow, sorry for the imposition. We were hoping you could play tomorrow, so that we can play in your spot.
I've got a story to tell. It doesn't matter when I tell it. PJ, I just came to say I'm bringing my crow to the venue. Did you say crew or crow? I said crow. Yeah, okay.
J6, if this is your first vehicle purchase, you have come to the right place. You are not gonna believe this. This is the deal of a lifetime.
I just want something really practical. At a reasonable price.
Dude, you are the epitome of super cool. You need a convertible with your cool hair blowing in the breeze. Come on inside. And let me introduce you to the salesperson of the year, Debbie. She'll find you something awesome.
I think Debbie is that girl on the commercials.
Boys, this is Debbie. She can help you find the perfect vehicle.
Did you just turn on a wind machine?
Yes. I turn on a wind machine whenever a customer enters the showroom.
That is awesome. What a great way to sell cars. Wait, J6! Picture this for an MTV rock video. A woman on a car, her hair blown wild by a giant wind machine.
What does a wind machine and cars have to do with a rock video? Who would watch that?
Yeah, I guess that makes no sense.
Yeah. That's probably a really bad idea. Anyway, I'd like to show you some spectacular cars. Then, I'm gonna tell you about polyglycoat.
Polyglycoat. That stuff is awesome. The rain just rolls off your car.
Wait, what did you say? Debbie, get the film crew.
Polyglycoat woman, I wish you were mine. With a sales pitch so slippery, it is one of a kind.
Hey, that's kind of catchy. Man, this is more than I wanted to spend on a car.
As long as your hair doesn't blind the guy behind you.
Yeah. There's a Battle of the Bands contest. Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I heard.
Do me a favor. There's a band called Stratosphere the Band. Take care of them.
How bad?
No, not like that. Upgrade their room or something.
Why them?
I like their drummer. Plus, disco sucks.
Hair is not an accessory. It's an attitude. Hair is destiny.
I don't even recognize myself.
Exactly. At Javier Salon, we don't style your hair. We change who you are.
New York, welcome to Madison Square Garden. A huge thanks to the Scorpions for letting us use their stage. For the next 6 nights, 6 bands will battle it out, 1 song each. And 1 will earn the chance to open for Def Leppard. Tonight, we begin with Blackjack Crow.
This should be really interesting.
They say he was raised by crows. He looks intense.
They say watch the others rise with wings like blades against the sun, but gravity betrayed his disguise, and every flight was come undone. No sky for him. The stories go, just broken limbs and earth below. He roams the ground eternally. There is no sky, no sky for him. By flame, of bones too heavy, winds too cruel, of silent skies that never came to lift the one the crows made fool. He dreamt of clouds beyond the trees, but every branch became a cage, and when he howled to catch the breeze, the wind just laughed a ghost in rage. No sky for him. The stories go, just broken limbs and earth below. He roams the ground eternally. Sky for him.
Here's your room key.
Thanks.
Denise!
Jackwad 6?
Yeah, it's me. So great to see you here.
Yeah, fantastic.
You going tomorrow? There's this guy, Nathan, Dark Messiah of Fashion. Supposed to be great.
Obviously I'm going. I gotta check out the competition I'm about to destroy.
You wanna check him out with me?
Huh. Not with your hair looking like that. You look like a wind tunnel experiment. Or maybe a flammable eagle.
What does that even mean? I guess I gotta check in.
Sure thing. Is the reservation under Flammable Eagle?
Okay, so what do we know?
We know we failed at least 17 times. We know we're hungry.
We know that I know nothing about science.
All true. But now the oscillator is stabilized.
It seems like either the headband or the sender thingy is broken. Or both.
Good point. We should be able to create a series of individual component tests to isolate...
English, please.
We can test each part.
Can we test the food first?
Why don't you guys order room service? But don't touch anything else.
Sully, we've misplaced Mike.
Fuck that!
Hello, operator? I need to find a rock band that likes cars. Sure, that sounds great. Connect me with the agent for Whitesnake.